what I got.
Hey ladies, it's Amanda. I'm going to be doing an updated daily foundation routine. A friend of mine, Maya, hi Maya, was asking me what I've been using as far as skincare, foundation, and all that. And I figured this would be the perfect time to show her how I use it, and the fact that I'm really broke out right now, I can show her and you guys how my new foundation covers everything. So I started out, I have a clean face. I've pulled my hair back, so ignore that. I started out, I washed my face with, you guys know that I use Cetaphil, but Rite Aid has a generic brand, same ingredients, works the same with my skin, and it's cheaper, and it's the Rite Aid Skin Cleanser. I started out with that. Then 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times, I use my Avon Clinical Macro Exfoliant. Still use this, still love it. I'm running out, so I'm going to have to buy some more. And then I put on the tiniest amount of the Mary Kay Time Wise moisturizer that I use. And I only put on a tiny amount because I mix my foundation with my moisturizer. So I didn't want to put on a lot of moisturizer only to have, you know, my foundation mixed with my moisturizer up on top of that. So let's get started. First and foremost, I always put on Carmex before I do my foundation and all that. It gives it time to moisten my lips, you know, just to help them look healthy for when I do put my lipstick on. So we're going to go ahead, put on some Carmex. And you guys can see how badly I'm broken out right now. It's that time of the month, so it always happens. The skincare routine that I have right now pretty much keeps my skin clear and looking pretty good day to day, but still, once a month, I still break out with those hormonal, deep, painful blemishes. So, I'm going to show you guys how I cover them up. I start out, this is the MAC Studio Sculpt. It's got some mascara on it now, but I am an NW20, and this is a gel-based foundation. It will cover anything you have, it will cover. I take my Mary Kay moisturizer, and I'm going to put on about that much onto the top of my hand. I take my MAC Studio Sculpt, and I'm going to put in that much. I mean, the tiniest amount. See, I'm going to mix that. To mix it, I always take a Q-tip, and I break one of the cotton ends off, and I mix it on my hand. Just like that. Just until it's really blended. The lady, when I went to MAC and I got this foundation, is when I took the Studio Talk class, and she was using this foundation, and this is what she did. It still gives you a really good coverage, but it's a little lighter. This foundation is really heavy. I would use this if we were having family portraits done, anything like that. I would use this straight up, but for day to day, I really don't need that much on my face. It's really heavy, but it still only takes a little bit. So I take that. This is my flat top powder brush, the e.l.f. Studio line. I take it, I get some on the brush just like that, and I just stipple it on really quick like that, and then I start buffing. And you're going to see the glow that this really gives to your skin. It gives you that dewy finish. I don't like a matte finish foundation. I don't think anyone's skin looks matte naturally, and I want that natural glowiness, and this definitely gives that. Take it all over. I really don't stipple it, you know, all over like that right there. To me, I just go ahead and buff it on. Just like that, making sure to blend well. And I'll show you how I'll cover up these little blemishes right here. Get it well blended. And this brush does really, really well for this. You don't get the streaks like you get from a flat foundation brush. And it blends better than a stippling, you know, like the duo fiber brushes. I've noticed that they really don't blend. It doesn't melt with your skin as well. There's that. I still don't use a concealer. I don't know why. Usually I forget I have concealers, but usually I forget to put them on. And this foundation does well enough that I don't have to. Now, these blemishes that I have right here, they're pretty much covered up, and I could leave them like this, but I'm going to show you how well this foundation covers. I put the tiniest bit on my hand, just like that. And I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to squeeze it like that so it's a little more tightly packed. I'm going to pick that up and just do that. Blend it out. And can you guys see how well that covers and that dewy finish that it gives? I love it. I hear one of the babies in there. She's mad about something. There we go. Now, to set that foundation, I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals in medium. I've used quite a bit of it. I love this. It still leaves that dewy finish, but it really does set your foundation really well. It doesn't take a lot. I've also used this just as a foundation. Instead of putting the MAC Studio Sculpt under it, I've used it alone. So I'm just going to get a little bit. Once again, it doesn't take much. And there. My foundation is set. There. And see, it just gives you that gorgeous dewy finish. It's not a matte finish. If you want a matte finish, then you could probably put on more of this and it would, you know, matte it out. But like I said, I love that dewy finish. And out in the sunlight, this foundation does beautiful things to your skin. It really does. I can't say enough good things about it. So I hope you guys found this helpful. The MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 and the Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals in medium does the job. You guys have a great day. Maya, I hope you learned something, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.